Hey, Josh with Carl's Mower and Saw, and today we're going to get into the brand new STIHL RM 453.3V, I think is the model. I don't know. Let's find out together. Let's dig in, learn a little bit about this mower, what may or may not set it apart from its competition. Let's go ahead and pop this box open and see what we get as we pull it out. We've got some handle hardware. We have our bottom half of the polymer bag. You guys have seen STIHL is doing this, right? A hard plastic bag. You know, at first Josh, was kind of like, I don't know, is this gonna work? And as I've used it, I've gone, I love it. You don't get the dust. It's just clean. It's easy to empty. It is a good design. So first, sometimes you gotta throw away your preconceived notions. Here is the top of the bag. As we pull that out, this is gonna clip together. We'll do that in a minute. We have a side discharge chute. We have an owner's manual, a little bit more of the packaging out of the way. Our standard STIHL mono handle, right? The one-sided handle. What are you thinking with a one-sided handle? I know, right? It's crazy. Again, as I've used this one-sided handle, this mono handle, it is so slick when you go to empty the bag. It's wide open. And the strength seems to be just fine. They seem to have designed a very good setup to keep the rigidity in place. All right, here we go. Mower coming out of package. Box going out of way. Setting mower on handle. All right, there we go. The STIHL RM 453.3V. Why? There's some weird numbers there. Okay, what do we see as we get into it? We've got a polymer deck, so a rust-proof deck, something that's not gonna corrode, something that's gonna have less sticking to it. I see we have the STIHL single point height of cut adjustment. Bam, there's a lever or a little button right under here, and up and down and up and down, super easy. We have our mulch door flap. So we're closing off the rear door, right? That would allow grass into the bag. So we're gonna either decide, do I wanna keep it under the mower deck or do I want it to all go in the bag? Let's get this bag together, then we'll put the handle on, and then we'll start flipping this thing on its side and really getting a look. So the bag sits down like that. You line up these pins. I haven't done that many, so give me a minute. There's the bag. You have this little button on the top per se that lifts up. So as you're mowing and the bag is still getting air, it's not full, this is gonna be up showing, hey, I'm still getting air through here. As soon as this goes down, I'm telling you, stop. The bag is full and it's time to empty. The handle. Here's our hardware. We have a bushing, we have a bolt, and we have a nut. This handle's gonna come up to here. We got the bushings in, we got this handle slightly lined up. We're gonna get it in place, line up the hole, push bolt or screw through, put nut on the backside, and it is kind of designed that the nut is gonna fit in place, so you don't need to worry about holding a wrench on there. And then let's tighten this screw up. All right, there we go. The mono handle is in place, right? Solid. Push this button allows us to fold it up. Push this button allows us to change height of operator. And cables, man, they've done a really good job. Let's check this out. Because one thing that we see as a challenge on mowers is cables breaking, right? Because they're hanging out and you're going by shrubs, bushes, fences, they get caught and they get ripped on. So STIHL has put in here a cable holder to keep all these things tight. I like that. Nicely done. And this one's gonna come over and do the same thing. Get up in there, fit in here, clamp that. Everything's tight, right? It's on the inside, not on the outside, so it's not gonna catch as you're going by. Okay, what do we wanna learn about it? We know about the height of cut. We know about the mulch door flap. We know about the side discharge. Let's flip it over, get a look underneath and see what we think. It's interesting. Okay, first thing, make sure before you put gas and oil in this thing, you flip it on its side and get rid of the cardboard underneath. You're gonna probably make quite the noise when you fire it up the first time. All right, we have a fairly high lift blade, a mulch. I'd say it's a 3-in-1 blade design, a blade that's designed really to do everything and fairly well. I'm sure it gives a good vacuum. You'll notice this deck starts out shallow and then gets deeper. So it's gonna create that draw of grass to it. I notice we've got shear pins on our blade adapter. So as you're mowing, and you come across and you hit something you shouldn't hit, right? The water pipe, the corner of the concrete, maybe the boulder that got thrown in your lawn, I don't know, all kinds. We see stories all the time, right? So they have designed in a shear pins on this blade adapter to protect the crankshaft of the engine. Good design. Thank you for thinking ahead, STIHL, and protecting us. Notice on this polymer deck, we do have metal reinforcements that are replaceable. So 1, 2, 3 screws I can replace this metal wear strip on the side. Really looks normal underneath, good clean design, not a lot of stick points to it. Handle, pop this up, my starter rope is gonna fit in there. I like it, it's a good, clean looking mower. I can't wait to get this on the lawn to see how it performs, see if this engine has enough power, see how the bagging performance is. Stop by your local STIHL dealer and check out the new STIHL RM 453.3V. We'll see you soon at Carl's Mower and Saw.